Another question that I'm frequently asked is, under what circumstances is it best to allow my house to go to foreclosure rather than doing a short sale? And one thing I always tell my clients, and most of the realtors I know and other attorneys who do real estate law all agree with this, is that every case needs to be looked at individually, because it's not a one-size-fits-all situation. And most realtors I know do advise their clients to talk to an attorney before they actually enter into a short sale or any type of transaction, because while it may cost a few $100s to get a consultation, you're talking about one of the most important movements of your life, and for that reason it's good to get the proper counseling. And you can't really say in this situation it's best to do a short sale or this situation it's best to do a foreclosure until you really know all the facts. Every case is an individual case. But two situations do arise where ordinarily people would not want to do a short sale. One of those is when they have overstated their income when they originally took out the loan. And this may go back 10 years, but frequently many people, when they were doing the stated income loans, they overstated their income. And a lot of people thought, well, it won't ever matter, I can go ahead and do it and no one will ever find out, and then before the loan adjusts or whatever the case, I'll just get another refi. What has actually happened is, in many cases, that didn't occur, so those people are now stuck with foreclosures. If they overstated their income, they need to be aware that the lender is going to find out if they try to do a loan modification, if they try to do a short sale, if they request a deed in lieu of foreclosure. The lender will be able to obtain their past tax documents and will discover that they overstated their income. And that's a felony and can have serious consequences. In most of those situations, the borrower opts not to do anything that would disclose that to the lender, because then it opens up the possibility that he could be sued for loan fraud and possibly even prosecuted criminally. Another situation where a person may not want to attempt to do a short sale or a loan modification or anything that requires disclosure in their assets is if they have a substantial amount of assets or a very large income, because the likelihood is fairly good that the lender will deny it if they believe that the person simply wants to get out of a bad loan but could afford to pay. And also it could cause, and I say could because it's not likely, but it could cause a lender to decide to go for a deficiency judgment. If the lender finds out that a person is getting ready to allow a house to be foreclosed on, when there's $1 million in money that will be lost by the lender by allowing the property to go to foreclosure, that would be the deficiency amount, and they know that the homeowner has a net worth of $10 million, there's a good possibility the lender may decide they want to do a judicial foreclosure in that situation. So those are the two situations where people most typically would choose to allow the house to foreclose than to do a short sale or even seek a loan modification. But again, I stress that the most important thing to remember is that there isn't one size that fits all. That every situation has to be analyzed on an individual basis.